bumping away and steaming for all to see. El Cachorro, El Cachorro. There's a dawn of superheroes here today for you and me. El Cachorro, El Cachorro.
Welcome to another El Cachorro Godzilla Day video. This time it's the new trailer, probably the final trailer I would say, for Godzilla -1. This movie's looking so good. I can't wait. Yes, it's gonna have that CGI look, so it's not gonna look like a fancy Marvel movie, although they've been kind of looking not too hot these days. So I expect the CGI not to be like top standards. I think the budget for this movie is $15 million. So I know I realize a lot of this is probably gonna look CGI. So if you're into like the purists and can't stand that kind of stuff, this might not be the movie for you. But we got less than a month. I think it looks really good, and I've already bought tickets. I have a Regal Unlimited pass, and you can only buy one advanced ticket for a movie. I can't like buy multiple tickets for the same movie, which sucks. Like, dude, I want to buy a ticket for like every day of the week. So I'm gonna go see this so many times. I can't wait. But let's talk about the trailer, shall we? It's what I'm. Obviously, we can't play it because last time I did that, I got copyrighted. So we have that opening shot of showing the people pulling up on a wreckage of a boat. Oh, that went too far. So we get the wreckage boat, then we get there's close up over there. People trying to figure out what happened here. Then we get the cool shot of Godzilla swimming under a battleship. So I like it that they are trying to learn from Legendary. They're trying to do cooler stuff. They are trying to do better stuff than what they used to be able to pull off. A new reign. Let's get the smoke dusted. People running. Begins. Chick look out the window. You see it's kind of a little puffy there. We get a little bit of the human story, which I heard some other person reviewing. Like, we better not focus on humans. Godzilla movies have always focused on the humans, folks. I don't know what you're thinking here, but the Japanese Godzilla movies always had some kind of human storyline, and in most Godzilla movies, he doesn't get a lot of screen time. I mean, everyone I know trashed on 2014. Godzilla's on screen. He's not on screen in many other movies. The first movie, you get to see him over a hill, and you get to see him attack Tokyo twice, and then you see him die underwater. So he only has like 4 spots in that whole movie. Raids Again, I think, also not too much. Barely had him in Raids Again. There's a couple that have a lot of Godzilla action in them, but a lot of the Godzilla movies, especially the older ones, you didn't get a ton of Godzilla in them. He wasn't heavily featured. Some, yes, there's some that definitely had him a lot more, but they all focused on a storyline. Either there's the professor, the scientist with the weather machine, the crash landed sea people trying to hide from terrorists, the robot inventor, the pilot, Mechagodzilla pilot. We've had the let's see, Nikki. Don't forget good old Mickey. I think I called her Nikki for a second there. Mickey, our ESP chick. The doctor who put his daughter's DNA soul into a monster, into a rose. There's always you're going to get a human. There's going to be a focus on a human storyline in this movie. It's not going to be just Godzilla, people fighting Godzilla. Even Shin Godzilla was mostly human storylines, and people call that, some people swear that's the best Godzilla movie ever made. It's not that. It's not in my top 10, but it's not super up there for me. Which I'll make that tier list video eventually. So yes, you're going to get a human storyline here. That's going to be a major focus of the movie. We get a scene, and to pop down on the train, you get to see the inside of the train a little bit. That scene's be nice, cool roaring shot for side view. Then we get the shot of the tail swipe again. We see that again. This cool shot right here where they're swimming after him like that. That's a cool shot. That is a very cool shot. I can't believe it took him this long to finally do that. So he's swimming after the boat and they're shooting and dropping death charges at the boat at him. That's definitely something new we haven't gotten before. So, let's get to this cool shot. Hopefully, we don't get copyright claimed here because this how this works is people look up in fear and then charging up the atomic breath, just watching the spikes like that pop, boom, boom. I like that's a definitely new touch, and I'm really like digging that. I like watching them all pop out. And then have to get the credit scene, and then you see him snap back in and him fire. We don't get to see the atomic breath; they're still hiding that from us. But I like how the dorsal fins pop out, the charge up, pop in, and boom, he shoots. Though that would mean his atomic breath is a very lengthy process to shoot. It's not like so we can't really do a fast, quick fire with it. That kind of goes back and forth. Some movies he's really slow with being able to, he has to charge up the breath before he gets attacked. And there's lots of times where you can just instantly fire it with very little charge team. So, but I just like that. That's something new, something unique with the dorsal fins popping out and then popping back in the fire. So I do really, I like some of the stuff there. I like some of the things where Shin Godzilla. I think they went a little kooky with some of the powers they gave him. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the tail face and the tail atomic breath laser. Never was a fan of that. I could get past the spikes on the back shooting the lasers. Okay, he's kind of done played with that idea before. I can get behind that one's okay. The tail face with the shooting the lasers, then the little guys coming off the tail. I do think they also OP'd the atomic breath in that one. I mean, he could literally pretty much cut the earth in half. How powerful they made his atomic breath in that movie. So I do think they went overboard in that one. Here, I like some of the stuff we're seeing. I like the spikes popping out. I like that. I like the more rugged look. I like the like I said, I like a lot of the cinematography where they're showing you chasing a boat while swimming on the ocean like a shark. Like Jaws, I guess you guys call that a Jaws shot there. I totally digging those shots. That's something really cool and unique for Godzilla that we haven't seen anyone really do before. We never really focus on his swimming above, which also makes sense because we always have the part where he pops up like he's and supposed to be in the deep ocean and he's able to like almost stand upright and somehow at least this one he's got to swim along the side of the water so he can't. So far maybe he doesn't. So hopefully try and maybe add a little realism to it. So I definitely dig that. Still not sure where we're getting. Like, is this supposed to be a whole new start to Godzilla? It has to, because it's happening right after World War II, before 1954. So this has to be a complete reboot to the system, to the series. Where will it go? Will there be other monsters? Some people speculate there will be another monsters movie, or is it just Japan versus Big G? And will they continue the series? And we're getting other monsters. Would be cool to see. So as I can see, we'll definitely see how it goes. I totally plan on seeing it. It's going to be in the American theaters with subtitles, which is all right. I mean, pardon me, everyone doesn't mind a good dubbed version, just so they, not to focus on trying to keep up with the reading the whole movie. But subtitles is fine. I can still do something. That's the Godzilla 2000 that was just in the theater was in Japanese subtitles. So that's fine. We can do it. Definitely hoping this movie. I don't know how well it's going to do in America because America's America and we're weird. We already can't get the movie in IMAX because of freaking Beyonce. I I meant to look that up actually because I think there's like in my area there's like one showing and it's like the Wednesday before technically the release date. It's release date. No, I think it's like the 29th. Now I think about it, right there. I think that's it. It's like at 5 o'clock. Like, dude, I'm not even. I just get off. Just getting off work at that time. So I don't. I was looking to see if so for that's the only IMAX showing I saw in my area, so that's a bummer. Because Beyonce has to get it because now musicians want to do their concert. Whatever. We're not going to talk about that. Don't rave. But back to the trailer. This looks great, man. I can't wait to see this. This looks so good. I mean, we also got the new Monarch show, which I will have to make videos for that too, covering that. So definitely this. I can't wait till this movie comes out. This movie is looking awesome. He's obviously a villain. Good. I do like my Godzilla as a villain more. The terrorizing menace that he's supposed to be. But super stoked. Another good trailer. All the trailers seem to show this boat scene, the ocean battle that we kind of see a little action of, and they all look like the same Tokyo attack. So I don't know if that's our only two big scenes, or if there is something that they are hiding from us because they just seem to be just keep cutting. Like they're so cute, which I do like. I like the fact that we're getting just a couple of tidbits of new stuff in the trailers, and they kind of keep sticking with some of the use of the old stuff like the tail swipe and the boat stuff. So we're not showing too much of the movie. I'm happy about that. I do definitely don't hate trailers that show too much. So I definitely feel like we're just seeing him in this two scenes. So I'm hoping that's obvious. There's going to be something more in there besides those two scenes with him. But hang ten, folks, and hope the day is going to come soon. We are 20. He's up to like 4 weeks away, pretty much. 4 weeks to go. Can't wait. But there we are. That's the trailer. That's the new trailer. Go watch it. Hopefully, Toho doesn't copyright me here for the little bits that I did show you here. Until next time, Cachorro out.